The music is being played.
I don't have that phone again.
Well, I'm saying it's being played.
We gotta work this out.
No, I gotta give you another jack.
No, it's fine.
It's a small thing.
I don't need a jack. I can take care of that myself. I need no assistance.
All right, enough of that.
See, I don't even know what's going on.
You guys just, I tried.
You're looking at me like, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Oh, you actually let me go?
Yeah, that was you singing? Oh, that's you singing, I tried.
Yeah, that's me.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Yeah, I was in a band. I told you for a long time before I did comedy. That's all.
You sound like that guy. I was like, I was in a band, man.
I was in several.
Wait, were you the bass player and the?
I was a bass player in a punk band, but
where did that joke come from? That the bass player is the loser of the band? I don't think so. I'm just saying, where did that joke come from?
Well, in a band, there's lots of, and the drummer too. Like, the rhythm section gets picked on. Like, I don't know why. Like, right. I'll turn the comments on my phone.
Have you ever seen Metalocalypse?
We don't need that. I've turned the comments on my phone because you can't figure out how to look at them.
No, it's
no. In the band, it seems like the rhythm section's always getting picked on. It's either the drummer or the bass player, or not picked on, but they're like the butt of the jokes, you know. Nobody's making fun of the guitar player. He's usually the principal songwriter, you know. Or the singer, you know, he's writing all the lyrics and all that. Like, people don't really make fun of him, you know. I don't know why. I mean, I guess you could, unless you're in Oasis and those guys fight each other all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Black Crows.
Liam hates each other. Liam hates his
Black
brother.
Crows are the same way.
Yeah.
Two brothers. I was in a band. I said I played the bass in a punk band with two brothers.
Okay.
And it was. You don't want to be involved.
But were they two British brothers?
No, they were just regular brothers, but from Ohio. But
I don't think you have my fucking best interest.
Still, I'm saying there was a dynamic there because they're brothers. Like they start fighting you don't get involved in it. You know, it's like they're brothers. You let them fight.
Why'd you have to fuck my girlfriend, man?
Right. Or whatever. But, you know, if it was just two dudes, you'd be like, hey, shut the fuck up, you know, and let's play or whatever. But it's two brothers fighting. You're like, I can't tell them. That's family shit. I can't get involved in that. They were fucking great, too. They were really good. Like, one brother was a really good drummer, and the other kid played guitar, wrote songs.
I don't know. There was two major events this week. Do you know what it was?
Well, they tried to throw Flynn's case out.
That was fucking ridiculous.
They're like, oh, well, he did plead.
No, did you see the interview?
He did plead guilty twice, but, like, well,
So...
Well, they shouldn't have been talking to him in the first place.
All right. So let me
like, what is this shit
let me get you
Trumpelos
caught up. FBI thinks that Russia is screwing with the election.
Yes.
Didn't say anything about Trump.
Right.
And they start interviewing Trump people because it's going to hit eventually.
Right.
They're going to come to you and you're going, hey, you're running for government.
Right.
You've never run for government before and you've got Russian connections.
Right.
We think.
Right.
We're going to investigate you.
Right.
This is nothing. Oh my God, why did they investigate a guy?
It was military, too. American military guy with Russian connections.
Oh, my God. All right. Guys. Okay.
Like, yeah, that's not shady in the least bit.
We're all Americans here, okay? We're all Americans.
I grew up during the Cold War.
Same.
You're
only 10 years older than me.
Ronald Reagan used to hate Russians.
Yeah.
You hate them. Like.
There's a famous picture of Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was in Russia, and he's shaking a tourist's hand. Mm-hmm. And the tourist has a blonde wig. It looks like a wig, and he's holding a camera.
They say it's Putin.
It's Putin. It's Putin because they KGB.
I don't know if it is him or not.
No, it is.
It's not ever been like fully verified that it's him.
But you think it's
he was a
Photoshop?
KGB agent.
But you thought it was Photoshop?
No, I'm just saying there is no like I saw some stuff about it. They were saying that it was. It's never been verified, right. 100% verification that was him. And there's a possibility that he was somewhere else at the time. It might not have been him.
My point is this, though.
But he's a KGB agent at the time, so he could have been anywhere and doing anything.
You were not allowed in the 80s and 90s to be like, oh, yeah, Russia, man. I think they're getting poorly represented. I think Trump is being... No, something went wrong. They investigated, and sure enough, Trump's fucking lackeys took the bait. And then after the fact,
what do you mean took the bait?
All right, maybe that's a poor choice of words. When I say took the bait was they were caught. They were caught multiple times. Of course. Multiple people.
Well, everyone knew what they were doing.
No, there's still people arguing about this. Now, here's the other thing.
Well, I knew.
So
I fucking said it at the time.
You have a brain and you use it. You're not storming the capital of Minnesota with an AR-15 because you couldn't get a haircut like a fucking loser.
I did finally get a haircut, though, as you can see. Fully groomed.
Look at you. The person doing it was wearing a hazmat suit.
No, hey, listen, check this out. Oh, yeah. So I went to get a haircut.
Oh, boy.
The haircut places are open.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So here's the deal. You got to check in online. You got to make an appointment. So you can't just walk in. There's no walk-ins. So you gotta make an appointment by checking in online. So I knew this girl who works part-time at Vaughn's is also a hairdresser. So I was, as soon as I heard that they were open, I contacted her. I'm like, well, can I get a haircut? She's like, yeah, we're open today, but you gotta check in online. I'm like, well, I'm at work. She's like, well, I'll click you in at 8. It opens at 8:05. I'll click you in. I'm like, okay. So she clicks me in. I go there, and they're like, oh, you got to wear a mask. Okay. Got to wear a mask. They're wearing masks. Okay, that's cool. Go in. She's like, you can't take off your mask while you're getting a haircut. So, I had a big bushy fucking beard going on. And I was like, well, I can't. I need a full grooming.
Good. You look good.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm like.
So how did she do it? You got
no. Here's the deal. No, listen. No, she wasn't allowed to. Let me finish. So no, it's fucked up. So you gotta keep your mask on, right?
Okay.
So she's like, okay, and I was like, okay, so that means you can't trim my beard? She's like, no, I can't trim your beard. I can't trim your sideburns here, whatever's not on the mask, because I had a N9 mask, whatever that went it was like this. So this part was out. So she's like, okay, I can do this. I can blend this down in, whatever. I was like, okay. That seems weird, but all right. So take the strap off. She's doing that, right? And I'm like, hey, can you trim my eyebrows? Because they're getting all old man bushy and shit. And she's like, no. What do you mean no? It's like, oh, that's part of the regulation. I can't trim your eyebrows. Like, well, they're not even under the mask. It's like... These rules don't make any sense.
All right, let me tell you something. Just recently, I connected up with Jack Slammy. I'm going to start agreeing, man. Fucking Sisolak, man. He can't get.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah, it goes back to what I was saying before about this is an unprecedented situation. So nobody knows. They're making it up as they go along. Yeah, they're throwing shit against the wall and hoping that nobody really knows what to do. So they're just making shit up. But anyway, so yeah, you couldn't trim my eyebrows.
You did it yourself?
And my beard. So when I took the mask off, I was all groomed like this, and then so I still had the mountain man goatee going.
You had the Serge Tankian going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or I looked like I was about to join Crowbar or some kind of metal band.
Crowbar.
Right. You ever seen Crowbar? Like a bunch of fat dudes. They're actually not a bad band, but it's just funny. They're all big fat dudes.
I thought of Guar for some reason.
No, Guar is fucking
with the big,
the
caveman looking
hardcore punk.
Yeah,
I mean it's still kind of metal, but it's also
died.
very punky. Yeah. My friend knew him.
Oh shit.
He used to come to Cincinnati.
I would say recipes. I don't know what the fuck his name is. No, but
Dave Brocky.
Dave Brocky. So. There was two things. So you got this general guy, and they asked the attorney general. He's the guy who's the highest lawyer in the land, Bill Barr. They said to him.
Yeah, but he's nothing but like nut liquor.
Yeah, but I know. He's supposed to be representing all of us.
I saw some meme said, Bill Barr covers up more shit than a cat box.
They said to him, aren't you setting a dangerous precedent by just taking a guy who was guilty and just saying he's off? He goes, what do you mean guilty? He goes, he said he pled guilty twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he pled guilty to something that wasn't a crime. What?
But it is a crime.
Yeah, no, that's what the lady
said. That's the point.
It's ABC or NBC or whatever. She goes, but it was a crime. It wasn't a crime. It's not a crime. And she's like, wait a minute. But you're setting a dangerous precedent. He goes, look, the victors get to write the history. And anyone like this.
See what I mean?
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, no, they're not. They're fanatics. That's what I'm saying. They don't care about anything except for. Can you imagine? I was thinking about it today. Like, do you see what they did now? Like, they're inventing this whole Obama Gate thing, and they're all doing it. Like, if you look, it's like I said today.
They're saying Obama.
It's a coordinated effort. Like, Trump is tweeting it, Fox is saying it, Hannity's saying it, Rush is saying it. They're all saying the same shit.
Alex Jones.
It's all a coordinated fucking propaganda thing. It's so you have to be a moron to not see.
Well, and the funny thing, let's say you religiously watch all of these people.
But anyways, like, can you imagine what would be like when Nixon was in office if they had all this shit? No, if they had all this right-wing media. No, that's what I'm saying.
He would still be there.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like, they would have been like, oh, who cares if he broke into the fucking... It's not a crime.
Let's say you watch this stuff religiously.
Burglary is not a crime all of a sudden.
You watch this stuff religiously. You watch Fox, you watch Hannity, you listen to Rush, you do all of it. So they come out and they put out a story on Monday. Trump retweets it on Monday afternoon.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
And then Fox will come out and say, you see, he said it.
Right.
And you go, now, if you're watching this, are you too stupid enough to...
No, did you see this reporter asking the question, like, well, what crime did Obama commit? And he goes, you know what crime? And he's like, well, you just read the newspapers, but not yours. It's like, just read fucking Fox News.
How stupid do you have to be to not notice what goes on?
Whatever we're telling you it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying.
We're making it up as we go along. Okay.
Dude, it's the Goebbels playbook.
Yeah.
It's like you just put it out there and you say it as much as you can, and
Trump said that to a reporter.
And until people believe it.
2016, when he was running, the reporter said to Trump, why do you keep attacking the press? And he said, because if you keep saying the same thing over and over again, people believe it.
Right.
That's scary.
But it's true.
Believe it. And there are people we know out here arguing with us.
Propaganda 101.
And they go, you see? You see? Wait, but that was something from Fox and Friends in the morning. Trump is just retweeting what he heard on Fox and Friends. Right. No, but you watched it because you watch these things. You saw them say it in the morning.
Right.
No, Trump came up with this.
Right.
I have complete independent thought process.
Right.
Thoughts like for myself.
Right. You're nothing but a sheeple. That's what As he falls in line behind this guy.
Hey, Rob.
What I seem to get about me is that I don't need no fucking leader.
Well, but
I'm just pointing out what I see. Like, I don't really give a fuck.
These are the people who say that they hate government, but they worship government.
But I'm saying none of it has ever affected me ever. None of it.
I don't want big government, man. I don't want no fucking government telling me what the fuck to do. Now, what did Trump say to do today? Well, he's the government now. He is no politician. He is a billionaire. Yeah, except for all of the years that he's been actively in business. Hey, man, that is bullshit media propaganda. Okay. What does he own that's still there? What do you mean? So much. Where's his water? Well, where's his university? Well, where's his casino? Well, what about his buildings? Half of them, they took the names off them. Man, do you have your name on a building? I could go get a fucking loan too, you retard.
Especially if they just keep giving them to you. Even the banks cut him off here, he just wanted Deutsche Bank.
And
Deutsche Bank.
They're suing him. The Supreme Court's suing him.
No, we're about to find out now if he's above the law or not above the law. That's what we're going to find out.
Well, it's not that he's above the law. It's
listen
that
to
the laws change.
The
goalposts will change.
Lawyers' arguments are that congressional subpoenas make it hard for him to do his job. And I'm like, isn't that the fucking point? Why is there check and balance if there is no check or balance?
No.
I mean, I'm saying, like, the Constitution is set up on the system of checks and balances. That's why there's multiple branches of government.
3 branches of government.
If you don't know, this is government 101 in like a nutshell.
The executive, the legislature,
exactly,
and
the judicial. Right, exactly. There's Supreme Court, which decides between the two, the arguments. But the thing is, if Congress is not allowed to do anything to him, then what's the fucking point? There is no check. There's no balance. He becomes all powerful, the president.
You know who's also all powerful?
They've been doing this for a long time. No, I've been saying it way before Trump even. Like they let the executive branch get too powerful.
Yeah.
When they let them go to war without congressional approval, when they let them just sign executive orders and go around.
They accused Obama of doing this. Republicans.
Well, he did do it.
Yeah,
but they started it. But either way, it's an end run around the system.
And the gerrymandering, don't forget that.
Well, that's all. That's all at the local level.
But that contributes to it.
Right,
it goes from the bottom up, top down.
That's at the local level.
But
that's why 2 parties is bad.
Yeah,
if you had more than 2 parties, you wouldn't have so much.
I won't argue that.
You couldn't get them all to sit down and agree to the fucking map.
This is what I said, and I'll say it again to all of you, because a lot of you argued with me about this with fucking Bernie Sanders. And I said I voted for him in the primary because I didn't like the other candidates. They let you pick 3.
I've always been on Bernie guy.
So I went Bernie, Warren, and I think I picked a random third, Buttigieg. Just a random third. I really didn't. So
no Biden?
I don't think I did. I know. I went. I didn't pick Biden. I went Bernie, Warren, Buttigieg. Now, what people don't understand, and I get into, please, you can see I've been arguing with Paul Farrell about this.
Dude, why?
But because it's fun.
You can't argue with
so
Paul Farrell
easy. It's so easy.
Well, he gets riled up like quick.
Bernie lost.
He's one of those people you can't have a rational discussion.
Paul, this is to you.
I love him. I love him dearly, but
Bernie lost. He was never a fucking Democrat. He was an independent. He ran.
Yeah, but that's why I like him.
Because that was the only pathway for him.
But right, exactly.
There are 2 parties.
Right.
There are only 2 parties, Paul. You don't understand this. I know you don't. I know your brain doesn't put it together. You think there's a third magical party. There's just 2 parties. Just 2. Just 2. Now, when we have an open mic anywhere in the future, you're probably going to want to sock me, but you want to fucking knock me out. And you know
what? To fight about it?
And you could probably get a sucker punch in, but let me tell you, no matter what, even if you did, there's only 2 parties. Now, you could talk to me about a Green Party, but they have like 0.03%.
Say libertarian.
You could say libertarian, but that's just Republican light.
My dad voted libertarian like almost every year.
There are only 2 parties. That's it. 2 parties. And right now, it's Biden versus Trump. Bernie does more than Biden. Bernie talks to people and goes, here's what I would have done to solve this problem. Bernie does that. I get it. But guess what?
Why are you getting all personal with fucking Paul
I want you to learn.
No one even knows who he is.
I want you to learn. You're going to fucking learn.
He's not going to learn.
No, he's not.
He's too fucking hard-headed.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. By the way,
no, I like Paul.
He's a good comedian.
Very much.
But the elevator doesn't reach the top floor in this.
No, he's just one of those people. He's too emotionally wrapped up in it.
He's one of those fucking guys with like strings on the wall.
That's the problem with the world today.
Yeah,
they can't have a rational discussion.
You
can't have friends that disagree with you. I have lots of different kinds of friends. I got lots of friends I don't agree with about shit, but I don't make it personal. It's like I don't agree with the shit that Slammy and Trez say.
No,
but I love them. They're great guys. I hang out with them all the time. They're my fucking friends. But I don't agree with them. I laugh and go,
my best friend ever. My best friend
the world's not flat.
His name's Sal. I don't want to say more than that. And someone's looking at my fucking. My best friend is Sal. He goes to me, how can you say this stuff? People are suffering out there. Yeah, they're dying. They're suffering because work isn't open. Dude, I just got a freaking unemployment check. They're suffering, and I'm like, all right, enough, fucking enough. Now,
well, I don't discount that argument.
No, I'm not saying.
And then there's people like Ty. Ty just posted just a minute ago. He's just like, this is about my freedom, and I'm sick of fucking being in the house.
I know.
You know, like,
I think he's doing a show.
I understand. Soon. No, I'm saying like, I understand all those arguments. I understand all of them.
No, I get it.
I mean, there's logic.
So
in all of it, like people need to work, people need money, people need to do things. They can't be fucking cooped up all day. But I also think that there's a serious disease out there that the people aren't really fucking.
We're an uncharted country. Nobody knows how to best solve this problem.
The thing is this: they do have a point when they say, like, the media and all that stuff has used fear for a long time to control people and to sell things and to manipulate people. So when there's a situation now where a little fear might be good, people are like, fuck you, you're just ramping it up like what you've always been doing.
But there's actually,
you're like, well, wait a minute, there might be an actual, right, exactly. Like, well, there's truckfuls of bodies over here. They're saying that maybe it's something we should be kind of afraid of.
There's bodies.
And they're like, fuck you, but I see they're trapped in the thing of their own making. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
my point was
they created this atmosphere.
Do not, and we said this last week, and I don't want to get wrapped up in it again. When you start protesting with heavy freaking militia style groups, you lose credibility.
Did you see the guy had the grenade launcher? Was it the subway?
Yeah.
Right, but his rocket launcher said inert on it. It was like, oh, big surprise! His bazooka's impotent as well. Like. If you're carrying around a bazooka, man, you
I don't know what I hit.
Odds are.
Hold on, you seen this?
You can't get it up, or you got his Viagra in your pocket, or something. What?
So look at our show.
I know you got like closed caption.
Yeah, we got closed caption.
I've seen it.
I'm not gonna fuck with that. I'm leaving it.
That's fine, man.
No, but I said.
Does it work, or is it like television?
I don't know.
Where it's all fucked up. You ever saw television closed caption?
We should probably make sure there's sound coming out.
No, there is. I had to turn it down.
No, but no. Why would I say I have my really conservative friend, and now he's arguing with Paul, which is funny to me because it's the same kind of thing as him, but the conservative version. So these two guys start fucking flaming on each other
right,
and I'm just sitting back like the Michael Jackson meme with the popcorn.
Paul's. I mean, I love Paul, but he's one of those people that's just like. He's like a Trump-lo on the other side.
Yes, that's exactly.
I mean, he's like a fanatical left.
Yeah.
It's like, people think I'm that. But I'm like, I am not that. Like,
he thinks I'm conservative.
I try to look.
Some of you think I'm conservative.
No, I'm just saying that. I try to look at every single thing, every issue, and just try to think
rationally.
What's the best way to solve this issue. I don't think right or left or whatever. And now, because I'm a humanist and all that, like, yeah, I'm all for leftist, socialist policies that take care of people, like healthcare, and like. But that doesn't make me like a fucking radical communist that wants to take over just like.
When it comes to this stuff,
I'm a pragmatist, man.
When it comes to this stuff, and you've got people like Ty wants to be able to do a show because that's where his income comes from, and that's it. And I know that, and I'm not going to put anyone on.
Well, I want to be able to do a show too.
Right? Yeah.
Like, I don't think I don't want to fucking.
No,
do comedy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But
it's starting to really bother me.
Yeah.
So that not being able to do comedy, like, it's really like.
I don't want to make it seem like if you can't go to work and you got to support your family on the type.
Did you see though? Hilarious 7's coming back.
Oh, nice.
So it's coming back. It's coming back this month.
Nice, but. I want to be like, if you have a job, but hold on. If you have a job,
they'll be the first, but there'll be more if it works.
Right. Good. I'm not dissing on people who literally can't work. What I'm saying is, you don't look credible when you're just whipping out a gun and pointing it at your elected official. You lose credibility. Now.
Yeah, but those people are like.
Yeah, I know, but there's enough of them. And
there's a shitload of them.
Now there was another guy who survived getting the worst case scenario. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
He got let out.
He got let out, and he did a music video where he turns into an animated rat. That shit was funny as fuck.
You saw it?
Yeah. It's got.
So he's making fun of himself?
Oh, yeah. He's dancing with a bunch of big bubble butt black chicks in mud, and then he just goes, ha, 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 and his face turns into a rat. And then he starts dancing with this chick, and you see the ankle bracelet on him, and he's just... It's the fucking best video ever. I don't even like the guy. It's the best.
I've never seen
video.
it, but that sounds
Oh, it's so good.
It would only be funnier if someone came in to end and like shot him in the face.
Oh, and then he goes like this at the end of the music video. Goes
For being a rat. You know, like,
he goes, post on my Twitter, laugh out loud, and he's just like this. Yo, man, I'm back. Ha ha ha! And he's just like laughing, and everyone's. I love that shit. Yo, man, I'm back. I'm just like, fucking A. Still terrible music, but still terrible music.
Yeah, but at least he's got some humor, I guess. I never knew who he was in the first place, so I never heard one Tekashi 6ix9ine song ever in my life.
Oh, and April is there. April,
I know who he is, but I'm like, you know April. She's the Blue Amnesia. Speaking of that, she wanted me to...
Yeah, I know. I'm asking her now.
What? No, I already have a thing. She wanted me to promote her friend.
That's what we're asking you right now, April. Who is this guy? We're going to do a shout out to your big buddy.
Yeah, her friend is a songwriter and made a video.
Is his name Red Amnesia?
This Friday, Blue. I don't know. I forget.
That's what I meant.
Friday. Blue Amnesia bringing you one of her most talented debut artists. Her name is Mary Madsen from Chicago. She's releasing her very first single called Fade Away this Friday, May 15th at 3 p.m. Central Time. You can find her, Mary Madsen, on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, or you can join the watch party on Blue Amnesia's Facebook page. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook for all the content.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, I haven't heard her stuff, but...
we're still at that young age of this program that we will do shameless plugs.
I always try to promote my friends.
Exactly.
It's part of the artistic gig.
As I said, no shame.
Like when I was in bands, we did the same shit. Like,
yeah.
We would play shows with our friends. And
Tim Lane said something. He said they were eliminating checks. I guess he means like the government eliminating the.
Yeah, there is no check or balance. And then now they're stacking the courts so they can make him even more powerful.
Yep.
If they say now that he doesn't have to, maybe we'll share that link onto our page. I guess we can do that too. Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, I always promote my friends. I always do that shit. Yeah, but if they say that the Congress can't subpoena the president, then what can they do? Because you saw what happened in impeachment. Yeah, they can impeach president, but as long as he has enough nut-lickers in the Senate, they say that the Congress... So, if they can squash the impeachment and not ever be subpoenaed, then he becomes all-powerful, pretty much. Dictator. What are you doing? You going to click on... What?
No, I want to go click on it.
You got us paused. Yeah, see, look. You fucked it up, dude.
What?
You paused us.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
It's back now. You fucking paused us. Stop! You're a terrible producer.
How the fuck? I didn't hit anything.
Look, it's...
That's strange. I don't know.
It's stuck again. You're like the worst.
No, it's right there. We're fine.
You're like the worst producer in the history of the world. Now, see?
It could be the internet.
No, I think it's you.
No, we're fine.
It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, so what was the second thing? You said there were two big things.
I said Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yeah. Oh. Tekashi 6ix9ine to me is he's everything that's wrong with America. and if you could just put it in one thing, like what's wrong with America? Like that guy. What the hell's that? Oh, that's him? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really, man? He looks like a fucking little troll. He looks like Gollum. If you put braids on him, like he's all like squat and short and like he just looks weird. It's a weird looking dude. Look, are you fucking it up again?
No, I'm telling you, it's the internet because
Stop touching it.
It's just going slow. I don't know what the hell.
Don't touch anything.
I think it's a lag spike. It's probably everyone's doing shit at the same time. The servers are probably overloaded.
Maybe. Or maybe you're just awful.
Like it's just running slow, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. Fuck you, man.
Oh,
you get over here and make this Facebook shit work.
I told you I will on my day off. I've been saying I need to come over here and figure out how this all works.
Doing some like
Right. Skip. Ralph was doing a video the other day.
Oh, she's saying it didn't freeze anything. April says everything's fine.
No. Well, it looks weird here.
I know. Fuck to it. What do you want from me?
I don't know. Anyway. So what else is happening? So you're back? Are you going back to work?
I'm back to work. I've been back to work for 3 days, and people are buying.
Is it weird?
No. Well, all right. So we have to wear masks, and so the manager's like, "Here's a bag of masks. They last like 3 days. When they're gone, they're gone. But they want us to have masks on.
When they're gone, they're gone. What the fuck does that mean?
In other words, the supply company that has given us the masks have given us enough for about a week. There is 8 of us. Make it last. That's all. The state requires us to have a mask on.
Right, but then when you run out, then what?
Then we're going to have to just get more.
Okay.
We're going to have to get more.
I was gonna say,
I'm like,
right.
What is that? He's like, just, Robert, just use it.
Dude, today, they moved the hours back again. So now they're opening at 6 instead of 7. Well, it was 8. And then 7, now 6. They're slowly trying to get back to normal. So they're opening at 6. So now I've been seeing people now for like an hour, an hour and a half. I see the public. But I have been sequestered from them completely. But in my point,
they don't want you around
today
the
I saw
public.
some old man. No, I don't want to be around the fucking public. I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm not saying I won't, and I do, but I'm saying you can keep it to a minimum. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be seeing all these fucking people.
My job is selling. So
But
people
anyway,
come in and been buying.
Right.
They've been
You
buying.
have no choice but to deal with the public. But I don't. I'm stock shelf. So I don't need to be talking to people. But anyway, so the customers come in, and it's just a habit because
Don't be COVIDing up my house, man.
whenever people walk by me, it's just smoker cough. I keep telling you.
I know.
Whenever people walk by me, I always say, like, how are you today? Like, are you doing all right? Good morning. Or I say something, Can I help you find something? If they look confused.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Well, I usually just say good morning or hello or something to people as they walk past. But so this morning, this old man's coming. He looked like a poor old man too. Like he had plastic bags on his hands.
Oh, one of those.
He didn't have gloves.
Christ.
And he had the thing on. And I was like, "Good morning, sir." And he ran. He started running. And I was like, "Dude, that's fucking weird."
You scary motherfucker.
No, I don't. I don't even think that. It's just like, and then these other people are coming down the thing, and he's like, "You're going the wrong way." He's like, he's like freaking out.
Oh, we just got a new fan, Mary Madison.
Who?
Oh, I just saw on the screen somebody just liked us.
Oh,
So
welcome. Thank you. What is that?
now you can accuse me of freezing. I'm just gonna go.
There you go. No, it's just people are on edge, man. It's just weird. Everybody's walking around in these masks on, like nobody knows who's who. Like I can't believe that everybody's not robbing everybody right now. The mugging should be at an all-time high. Like,
What did he look like? All right, the face was.
I
3M.
said, like, I don't know. The guy was wearing a mask.
He had.
I'm wearing a mask. You're wearing a mask.
He had dark
We're all wearing
eyes.
fucking masks.
A 3M mask. He had on a hat.
Isn't it just bizarre though? Don't you think it's weird? It doesn't feel weird, like when you're walking around.
I feel like we've caught up to old Asian ladies now. Like this is like,
it's just strange.
How
like,
old Asian ladies ran around every day.
It's just weird, man. People are afraid to get, talk to each other, get too close to each other. They're all like,
I don't wear masks.
Everybody's on edge.
I'm not a Trumpolo, but
I'm not wearing a mask except for
work.
I have to at work, yeah. And I don't ever wear them none.
I'm not like up in someone's face.
Unless,
talk to me.
Like I went to Target, and it was like, there wasn't a sign on the door that said, you have to wear a mask. But I went inside, and everybody had a mask on.
Because everyone's scared.
So I was like, and I pulled it out of my pocket and put it on. Because I didn't want to be the only one without one. They were like, you a fucking dick.
I'm not worried now. I'm worried if they open up.
I think it's more of a courtesy thing for other people. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not scared of it. I mean, I'm not wearing a mask.
When they open up the strip is when I'll be concerned. Because then you're going to have
courteous for other people.
The tourists are going to come back. That's when I'll be worried. Because you're going to have some fucking guy from fucking China or Europe, Italy, wherever the fuck. And they're going to come back and they're going to be coughing and sneezing and snotting and rubbing and touching and...
I just don't. I mean, that's what I'm saying is like, I'm not a person who's like, keep this lockdown going forever.
No.
And I'm not a person who's like, railing about it.
You can open up...
I just look and I give my opinions about shit. But I'm not like... I think that they should never reopen, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. No. But at the same time,
not that.
You got to know, man, if you know anything about anything, what's going to happen when they do. There is no way around it. The thing is out there. I've been saying this from the very beginning. The thing is out there. There ain't no getting rid of it or putting it back. So if you reopen again, it's going to spread again. Among everybody, So to think that it won't is fucking foolish.
Reopen the city.
At this point, I'm like, I don't know.
Real simple. I'm going to, Mayor Goodman, Governor Sisolak, I got an answer for you.
There's probably no choice now.
I got an answer for you. Hold on.
But I'm saying, to get it.
No. And
hope for the best.
No. Stop with the stupidity. Okay? Everyone's a fucking moron. Here's what you do. You got to open up the city. So all these bars, all these little local places, you open them up because we're locals. We've screened each other at this point. Some are still going to get it, but for the by and large, we have screened
we're
each
not
other.
Safe.
No.
Dude, there's 100 cases at the stadium. The shit is here.
Yeah. We have screened each other out 1,000,000 times over. Locally speaking, open up all the local bars, all the local restaurants. Me and him, when we were setting up this show, we went to a Blueberry Hill. They took our menus. They wiped it down with disinfectant. Fine. You got to trickle out the casinos because that's where your big unknown is. The locals have been screened 1,000,000 times over. The casinos are going to pull in people from around the world.
Whatever. I think that you're foolish if you think that
you got to trickle that out.
If you just opened up everything now that you're safe because everybody screened each other
here. Not completely.
That shit is here.
Yes.
It's not spreading around because people aren't together.
Right.
Once you put them together, it's going to spread around. It doesn't matter.
You do the locals, and it will be it will not be as bad.
No, it won't. But and like I said, you can't keep it forever. What I'm saying is there's no avoiding it. None.
Yeah.
People think that you can avoid it. You can't avoid it. That's what I just said. It was like, to me, right now, the more I think about it, the more I've been thinking about it. The best option is to just get it and hope for the best. No, I'm serious. If you don't die and you recover from it, then you can move on with your life.
You think?
I mean, I don't even know that you can't get it again, which is fucked up. But I'm saying is it's out there. So to think that every single day that you walk out the door to have to be like, oh my God, I hope I don't get it today. You can't live like that. There's no fucking way you can live like that. So I've just been getting up and going about my business like everything's normal except for wearing that mask at work because they make me do it. But even then, I don't. When I don't have to.
What's the funniest thing you've seen since
they said you had to wear it when you clock in? I said, you know what, man? I'm not putting it on until other people start coming in here. and I don't wear it.
What's the funniest thing you've seen happen besides the old man running from you because you're a frightening-looking person?
Well, I plus had a mask on, which probably made me even scarier looking. And in this voice, "Good morning, sir." It's like, it's way too early for this. I told you I saw the Asian lady with the face sheet, with the plexiglass thing. That was pretty funny. What else have I seen that was funny? People with asbestos.
Rosalinda says she likes the masks.
Right?
And Mary says, hi, welcome, Mary. Thank you for liking us.
Yeah.
Now you can hear my beautiful voice until midnight, where we're playing the sounds of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And coming up first...
Steely Dan Marathon coming up.
Rumors, Fleetwood Mac.
I love Steely Dan, by the way. I'm not making fun of him in any way. One of my favorites of all time.
Oh, what the hell's that? Don't tell me the guy's name. Hold on.
My mother,
Donald Fagen.
Yeah. Yep. That was my mother's greatest gift to me. Turned me on to Steely Dan.
Deacon Blues.
They had so many great songs. There's a great band, dude, and that guy was a mean guitar player, man.
But
if you listen to those guitar leads he plays, they're fucking amazing. Man. You're like, damn, this guy's fucking great.
I like Fleetwood Mac. That's my oldies music.
I like Fleetwood Mac.
I've seen him in concert 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
All of them?
No, I've never gotten to see Fleetwood Mac with Christy McVie in it. I've never seen...
Who gives a fuck?
What are you talking about? She's my favorite. You make love and fun? Tell me lies? I mean, fuck.
Right, but I'm saying you saw Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Right.
And she
that's
comes on stage high as fuck.
Of course.
She's high as fuck. And
of course she is.
So, there's a...
Let's say fuck the surveillance.
Fuck the surveillance state, yeah.
That's what I said. Like, I can't believe everybody's not mugging each other. That's what I think every time. Like, man, robbery should be at all-time high.
But it's like you go to Walmart and they've got the security cameras right in the parking lot like this.
You never wanted to fucking, do something like that. Like, now is the time. You pull the trigger. If you don't do it now, you are never going to do it.
What did he look like? He looked like... right.
Right. Like that guy. And that guy. And that one over there. Right. It's fucked up. I just think it's bizarre. It's even more bizarre, like I said, that the way they're trying to go about everything being normal. Like last night, the guy goes, all right, now, we're going to get a big shipment of condiments now coming in for Memorial Day. And I'm like...
Condiments?
You got from Memorial Day. Because everybody always has the grill outs and shit. No, it's like...
How much fucking ketchup do you need?
It's a holiday... No, listen. There's holiday schedule routines in grocery business. So you sell, like at Christmas time you get in, pumpkin pies and fucking...
pumpkin latte and
all that shit. It's just the same thing. So in the summertime, there's all these grill out fucking holidays like 4th of July, Memorial Day, and they'll get in like extra ketchup, mustard, and shit because everybody has a barbecue.
Mayo
so
chup.
Everybody's buying shit. Yeah, that's it.
Mayo chup. You stupid.
You ever heard that excited Southerner? Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
He's like, can I get a separate plate and mix the ketchup and the mayonnaise and make my own special sauce?
And if you could put it on the side.
And then I saw it, like they put the special sauce in a fucking.
That's from the album What the Hell Happened to Me. That's so fucking good. When he goes, oh, why don't you whip out your cock and balls and play it for mama? I was like, fucking brilliant.
That one and What the Hell Happened to Me are my 2 favorites.
No, that one and the Nikki DeCesare, and now little Nikki DeCesare.
Well, little Nikki's all right, but
don't forget to wear a condom. What the fuck are you talking about a fucking condom? He's 5 fucking years old. Nobody listens to what I'm saying. Nobody listens to what I'm saying.
Or the goat, the Billy goat.
The grassy son. You get off the drug off show.
He was funny. To me, he's way funnier in that than he is in any of those movies.
His movies,
like when he makes records. I know, but it's just funnier on the records.
Oh, the record was so good.
Because it's not an hour and a half of this shit. It's like
so good.
It's in and out. It's
the
funny.
Cult. So you mad that they made you kill your father?
Shit. Right.
Yeah. No, man. You were right.
Right. It
was what was best for him. I was like, fuck. Here's old Ed.
That's the one. My favorite one is when he's.
I have that on cassette.
He's drunk on the boat. And he's like, little reverse action.
Oh, no, that's a different one. That's a different one.
Up the dude with the boat.
That's a different album.
He's like scaring the shit out of his friends. Yeah, it's called What the Hell Happened to Me.
No, it's not on that. That's not on that one.
Yes, it is.
No, on a boat? No, not on that one. That's the one he did after. I swear to God.
No. He's got a black and white picture.
But
I know that.
No, it's the album is him holding a train as a baby.
And he's like, no, that's what I'm saying. That's a different album.
Yeah, the one.
The Excited Southerner one is the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But there's another album where he's like drunk on the boat.
Oh, I never heard that.
He's trying to make his friends water ski, and his friends don't want to water ski. He's like, "What's your fucking pussies?" And he's like, got like a Boston accent. And he's like guzzling rum.
Yeah. Oh,
and
shit.
then
I didn't know that.
He's like, "Oh, he fell over back there," and he's like, "Oh, we'll get him." It's like a little reverse action. He puts the boat in reverse, and he fucking backs up and hits the dude. And he's like, ah! The guy's like screaming and yelling. And he's like, oh my God, you cut his leg off. And he's like, shut the fuck up, you pussy. He's like drinking rum.
That was so good, those albums. Has anyone ever done anything like that since? The only albums that
but like that was like in the vein of like Cheech and Chong, you know.
Like Dave. Who's Dave?
Yeah, Dave's not here and all that shit.
Yeah, Dave's not. Dave's not here.
But before they made movies, the difference between Cheech and Chong and Adam Sandler is their movies were fucking funny. Adam Sandler made like 2 funny movies and like a bunch of fucking piles of shit. In my opinion. Like, you know. But I like his records. They're fucking funny. You still listen to them now. They're fucking hilarious.
The last record
he does great voices and, you know, it's like he's really funny in limited doses and you know.
And I bought Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, yeah.
I bought Mitch Hedberg's album. I can't remember the name of it.
Strategic Grill Locations.
I think it might have been that one.
Does he play the bass behind him?
No, not that one.
No, then it's called Mitch Altogether.
Yes.
He's like, why are you called Corn on the Cob? Should be called Corn off the Cob.
You know, an ant with no legs looks like a snowman.
He's like, what does he say? It's not, you take off my arm and call it Mitch. Then put it back on, call it Mitch Altogether.
I think I could decide how many bedrooms are in the house, don't you?
That guy?
This is the 3-bedroom. The kitchen's over there at the next.
And I say it to everybody, and I always say it. Like, if you don't know who that guy is, listen to him.
Oh, God, he's so good.
He's one of the best of all time.
Instead of taxing cigarettes.
And he was an amazing person.
Instead of taxing cigarettes to pay for the highway, why don't you just take the tar out of the cigarettes?
Right. Exactly. His mind worked in like no one thought like that, you know. And when he says it, you're like, oh, that's so like simply obvious. But nobody thinks of it.
He's a cooler Stephen Wright.
Right. But you know what I'm saying. It's like his observations are like, wow, that's true, you know.
He's had a couple of corny jokes. He goes, I keep ordering the club sandwich, and I don't know how I get in.
I'm not even a member.
Yeah.
He's like, how they come up with that?
So they got to be some
have
rules.
A meeting. Like, look, I like my sandwich cut into triangles. Like,
but we have to put something in between.
He's like, right.
But how about potato chips and coleslaw?
Right. In the middle, we were dumb chips. And he's like, how you feel about Philly toothpicks?
I'm
for him.
I'm for him. I love the way he says, get so angry.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's so, like, simple, but it's brilliant.
I like coleslaw in the middle of my sandwich. Well, then
joke,
you're not in the
his
fucking
joke
club.
was like, I don't like sandwiches in New York deli. Too much fucking meat on the sandwich. It's like a cow with a cracker on either side.
Can I get a plate and some more people?
Right. He's like,
that's such a fucking good. Yeah, those are the 2 I bought, and then but I still like my favorites of all time is still Sam Kinison.
No, his first album is great. No, Hedberg. The guy plays the bass behind him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was like doom doom.
Yeah. And he's like, these are the jokes. These are the jokes, the CD jokes. These are all the jokes I can think of today. He's like,
you know what we're gonna do?
Like, I told a lot of these jokes before, but I got to put them on CD now. He's like, I dressed up for the CD.
Oh man, is that distinctive laugh over there?
It's just so funny. You're like,
oh, now people are laughing. Well, this is the beginning of my album now.
Right.
We're starting over. Shit, so good.
he's just like, what I'll do is I'll take your laughs and put them with a bunch of jokes that aren't funny. And I think you laughed at unfunny shit. Like, these people do not like funny jokes. And he's fucking brilliant.
I think Target should have a bunch of bodies splattered all over the walls.
No, he tried to walk into Target, but I missed.
Oh man, that shit is.
He had all these fucking, like I said, things that he would think of.
So simple.
So yeah, you think
It's
like the Pringle. Like, I think Pringle's original intention was to make tennis balls.
Hey man, what we got to do with all these potatoes?
Yeah, he's like, the rubber was supposed to come. A truckload of potatoes showed up. They were laid back company. They said, "Fuck it,
Cut them up."
cut them up."
That's
It's brilliant. Brilliant. See, those are the kinds of things when you're in show business, you're like, you're like, I would never get to meet someone like that, but you do.
yeah. Who do you think is like that out here out of
Like,
Vegas
you're like,
comics?
holy shit,
Is there any Vegas comics who have that kind of vibe? That kind of Mitch
What do you
Hedberg,
mean?
Stephen Wright vibe? Not really. I think,
Krychek is kind of I told him when I first time I saw him, Krychek has that kind of a brain going on. He's got similar thoughts. They're short.
Marcus Dietz does that once in a while.
And very, very smart. Like the jokes he writes are really smart and really not very long, short. So he reminded me of, like I said, of Stoner Hedberg.
Or Anthony Victorson's kind of like that.
And that's not bad to say. But I like Victorson too. Yeah, he's got that vibe going. But I said that before. Is like, nobody wants to be anything but yourself. I mean, it's cool when somebody says, "Oh, you remind me of such and such," but
that wasn't
at the
maybe
same
what
time,
you were
you're
going
like,
for.
you're like, I just want you to think of me. You know what I mean?
Think of me.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Fondly before you say
Great artists
goodbye.
aren't like, oh, this guy sounds like this. That's the same as a band. There's Korn, and then there's a bunch of bands that try to sound like Korn. You know what I mean? Or there's a certain bands, and you go, oh, they sound like.
I wish you hadn't said Korn, because Korn has evolved. Korn has gone.
No. Well, I know that, but I'm saying,
Yeah,
but that's
I know.
but that's what I mean. Is like they're the ones that you go, okay, you think of that sound, you go, that's Korn.
Yeah.
But then there's 50 other bands that try to sound like that.
I just flip them.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't remember those people. You remember them. So that's what I'm saying. If you're trying to be a great artist, you should be striving to be that. You should be strive to make something that's unique and your own, and that someone else would want to copy you.
How do you do that? The problem is
instead of going, I'm going to copy this person.
How do you not Carlos Mencia the shit out of jokes?
By not being a fucking hack. It's very easy.
He made
I've
money.
had jokes before,
He
or
made money
I
doing it.
had a premise, and I was like, oh, I'm going to make a joke about this. I saw somebody else do a joke about it, and I just threw it in the garbage. And go, okay, I guess I can't, or I won't,
Because you have integrity.
I don't want somebody to go, oh, I saw so-and-so fucking doing that bit. Like, well, then you got to explain, well, it ain't the same. It's just the same premise and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I will never want to be considered that. So, to me, it's easier just to throw it out. You know what I mean?
So what places are opening up first? Obviously, you're in
Well, the haircut place open.
but you're in communication with Champagnes, right?
Yeah, no, he messaged me already.
And
Said that he got the guidelines to open up. He didn't say exactly when he would open up, but he said
And the taco
he's only
truck.
allowed to have 40 people. Hold on, I'll tell you. So he's only allowed to have 40 people, and he said he's going to open it first and not have entertainment of any kind. So he's not going to be doing his karaoke. He's not going to have his bands playing. He's not going to do our show. But here's the deal. I was like, 40 people? I was like, that's our show. So I think I could talk him into doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, But I was just gonna wait for him to open up, and then I'm gonna talk.
And
to
the
him.
burlesque.
But anyway,
show-
he basically said to me, he was like, "Look, I understand if you gotta do what you gotta do." He basically gave me permission to like take my show somewhere else, but I was like, "No, I don't want to." I was like, "I'll wait for you. I'm loyal to you." You know, he gave me the show, and plus, he needs the business now more than ever. So like, hey, if I can help you bring in some money, you know, like.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand.
Anyway, what I was going to tell you is when I was coming here tonight,
Yeah.
I saw No Way was open. So the taco truck opened up. So yeah, that's a good sign, which means that Champagne's probably opening.
El crudo taco.
Right, exactly.
Me encanta taco de Noé. Yo quiero bailar como que está comiendo.
Yes.
Tacos todos los días.
Yes, El Grillo Taco Truck
Me encanta taco.
on Maryland Parkway in front of Champagne's now open for business.
Oh.
Go to No Way. I'm sure he'll still have
Dios mío. Oh.
dollar tacos on Tuesday, even though we may or may not have comedy. But I think that I'll be able to talk him into doing comedy in the next.
Because what's the difference? It's just one person
No,
standing
but
in
I
the
was
front with a bunch
saying-
of people eating.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, there's 40. He's allowed to have 40 people. I was like, well, that's our show, really. We've never really. If we have 40 people, that's a good night.
And that's
At-
counting this, and that's counting
After
the,
midnight.
and that's counting the burlesque too. All those people standing in there. You
Well, I
get.
don't care about that.
I know, but I'm saying even with all those people,
I'm
you
saying
don't
we
have
can
40.
still do our stand-up show.
Yes. We could do this, and then we'll drive over there and eat tacos. Tacos, damn it!
Right.
I'm
So-
gonna follow him home now, just because
I'm-
his house is right next to tacos.
No, I'm going to work. I
Tacos.
told you. But yeah, the taco truck is open. So if you want to go back,
You have no idea how good those tacos are, but I'm gonna say this:
they are good tacos. That's
When
what I'm
his old-
saying.
when
That's,
his ladies
that's
make it-
why we did another shameless plug for another fucking product.
when his old lady's making them, though, they're
We're not getting
too
paid
good.
to do.
When he makes them, you gotta find a guy. I thought his name was Noel, Noe, whatever the fuck.
No way.
No, whatever. No way, Jose.
Yes, that's a good way to remember it.
When the old lady's making them, yeah, not too good. They're kind of soggy. But when he's making them, you shoot ropes.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh,
He's very good. He's very good. Yes,
they're good tacos.
he hooks me up too. He's like,
Never hooked me up.
he's like, oh, I did #1 show. Yeah. I guess he makes more money on my show than any other show. So he's like, you got the #1 show.
How many free tacos do you get?
He hooks me up a lot, and then even if I pay for him, I get like double meat, you know, or whatever. He fucking heaps it on for me. He's good. I like him. Champagne's is a good place, man.
Oh yeah,
I said Greg
April
is
says
cool.
that he is such a happy, maybe such a happy woman. He's my taco god. Yes,
Yes.
April has good taste. We like April. Blue Amnesia knows where the best tacos are,
Right.
and it's called El Grullo or El Grullo,
El
Maryland
Grullo
Parkway.
Taco. Maryland
right
Parkway.
in front
Right.
of Champagne's
The glorious historical Champagne's Cafe.
tacos, and there'll be a
Home
man.
of Taco Tuesday comedy open mic night hosted by Bruce Leonard. Sometime in the future.
I will be there. I will be there trying to understand.
It'll come
how to
back.
write a joke.
I said he already messaged me. He was like, explain to me, and like I said, I was like, I'm not gonna leave him. I'm loyal.
I'll stand by
I wouldn't.
you.
I wouldn't have it. Well, first of all, I wouldn't have the show
I'll stand by
if it wasn't
you.
for him. He's been good
Won't
to
let
us.
nobody hurt you.
Plus, people like going there because of the history of it and
I'll stand by
all of
you.
the open mic that's happened there before. And it just doesn't make any sense to move it.
No, it's you got an established audience and people know where you are. And
Right. It's
Yeah.
like, what's the point of moving it? There's people who want to come back. You know, they're like, when is that coming back? Like, you're not like, oh, well, I moved it across town. Like,
This is the.
we're gonna start all over. Like,
You know what this is? This is Four Corners, and the Four Corners are comedy, tacos, booze, burlesque on Tuesday nights.
right? We had all of it.
we had it all.
We had it going on.
Titties and tacos, jokes and booze.
Yeah. That's when he asked me about the burlesque thing. He was like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this burlesque thing. Like, you don't care, do you? I was like, why would I care?
Okay, no titties, just
Right.
tacos.
It's like, oh no, titties never fucking drew in anybody. Like,
All right, hold on. April is with us. So, April, what you're going to do is this. You're going to open up every show by doing a burlesque act.
And plus, well, she does do
and
that.
she can dance. April can dance her ass off.
Yeah, she does that. She showed me a video of it.
She'll make you lose your load, gentlemen.
No, but I was like, of course. Like, that's what Las Vegas is.
I met her. I want to give you a story.
I was like, this is a fucking dream come true. Like,
I want to give you a story about how I met April. It's really funny. There's a fellow comedian. His name is Chris Waldeck. He's
you always bring up Waldeck.
Because he's such a spazzy dude. But I walk into the Nerd on Fremont, and fucking Waldeck is sitting there with this chick grinding on him, doing lap dance.
Why were you at the Nerd? Is that when Garland was doing the Catacombs?
Before they did the upgrade and they made it look all cool.
Right.
And they when they had just all the random sci-fi shit in the back closet in that big room, and right at the bowling alley is Waldeck, and there's this chick with blue hair and like knee socks and like fucking Chuck Taylors grinding on Waldeck, doing like the best lap dance. Waldeck is not moving. His face is fucking paralyzed with a fucking permanent smile, and this chick is just like grinding. She's just it's like, what the fuck is going on here? And Waldeck's just like, oh, Rob, I don't know who she is, but
I don't know who she is.
And she's like, fucking April, fucking blue amnesia, and she's just like grinding it, and Waldeck's just,
why doesn't he know who she is?
He was in a daze. He had no idea what the fuck just happened. Please shed some light on this, April.
How did this occur?
I don't know. I walked in and she was there, and she was just like,
no, I'm saying like she didn't know him.
And then that night it was me, April, Ty Rivera, and Tom Garland. We were just all talking the whole night. And meanwhile, like Waldeck's still in the corner of the Nerd, just with a fucking 9-mile hard on, just like,
No, my question is, if she doesn't know him, he doesn't know her.
I think
how does she want him on
she
top
knew she came to see another comic, and I think like introduced herself, and then just he was probably reckless eyeballing.
So they were doing the that's when they were doing the Catacomb thing, right?
I never heard it as a Catacomb.
Garland was doing that show in the back room.
No, it was Marcus Dietz. Had the Nerd at the time. Yeah, Marcus Dietz was a host of a show at the Nerd at Fremont for like 2 months.
Really?
Yep.
This must have been before I came here.
Yes, I think it might have been before they had the Red Room.
When I came, Garland was there and running it, and that's one of the first places I started.
No, it was Dietz.
Because Garland invited me to come and do it. So, and then I started.
Oh, she says he knew her. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Still.
I was gonna say, it's like, how do you just jump on something you don't even know? Like, hello there.
Hold on, she's right. He's known me since my first open mic with Ralph Datella, and no, it was Tom. Oh, that's right. You know what? It was the first Tom Garland show. It was the first time when they renovated it and they did the red.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I can't believe that I wasn't there then.
But Dietz did have a show there. Dietz did have a show there.
Before that?
Yes, earlier. Before they renovated the room and made it look all nice.
Right.
It was a massive job of the hut in the left corner. And then
I was there when Garland was doing it.
Yeah. And then there was... But were you there when they had the job of the hut in the corner?
No, that's what I said. The job of the hut was there when Garland was doing it.
Okay.
So it must have been like not long before I came.
All right, she gave the exclamation point. She just wants to clarify that she just didn't randomly jump on some spazz's junk and give him a fucking stroke, which you did. Give him a fucking stroke.
What does that say from 1 year ago? What?
I met him. She met him from a year ago, but he was just like, right. And he wouldn't get up. He wouldn't stand up.
That's like right around the time that I arrived in Las Vegas.
He fucking wouldn't stand up. He was sitting there and he wouldn't get up, and he's like,
of course he wouldn't.
And he's like this. He's got the khakis on. He's like, Rob, I can't get up. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? What are you talking about? He goes, I can't move. I'm like, dude, what do you mean? He grabs me by the arm. He's just like, I can't fucking move. I'm like, oh, dude, calm down. And then she came back and he's just like, oh. He's just like, oh, fuck.
Right.
Oh.
No, that was a fun time.
It was.
I did that show almost every week. The whole time it was going. That's how I met Slammy.
Okay. I've never met him.
Because he brought Slammy there to be the DJ or whatever.
I've got like 400 comic friends.
So I
on
met
Facebook.
Slammy,
I don't
and
know any of them.
Slammy saw me, and then that's how I started fucking hanging out with him.
Okay.
And then,
he wants the titty bars open.
yeah.
He wants the titty bars open.
I got to go talk to him. Like, he got mad at me and unfriended me and shit.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think he unfriended me in real life, but he took me off Facebook for sure.
My uncle unfriended me for being too conservative. So for all you out there that some sort of mega conservatives from fucking unknown reason, because I'm fucking not right. I don't have a Bernie tattoo on my back. Oh, you're conservative then?
No, you're what you call an establishment Democrat.
I think that's about right.
Which is pretty much like conservative light, in my opinion.
But no, my family thinks I'm too conservative and want nothing to do with me.
So your family are real progressives?
No, they live and bleed Limbaugh.
Oh, what? And they think you're too conservative?
They think I'm too liberal.
Oh, okay.
I was
gonna say you got that wrong.
No. I said this. My dad is big on Limbaugh.
So he was like, my favorite programs are Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity.
That's my dad.
And I think you're too conservative. Like,
no, my dad. I meant my dad.
What the fuck are you, like a full-on Nazi?
My uncle and my father, they
Speaking of that, dude, I watched this
Fox and all that shit.
documentary on Netflix about the right wing, the Nazis in Germany.
Yeah,
dude, it's fucking crazy.
It's the same shit. The Nazis, the Republicans now took, like you always say, Goebbels' playbook.
No. I'm talking about real far right activity in Germany, where like they were beating up immigrants, and then they killed them. And
they're bringing back.
But some of these people were government informants, so they were like protecting them at the same time. It's a fucked up story. You're like, oh, they're trying to penetrate these these right wing networks, but the people that they're using for information are participating in these activities, but then they're protecting them because they're like, well, the information is important. It's like, so basically for 10 years they got away with a bunch of shit.
Hungary?
They're like robbing banks and fucking.
Hungary, Poland, Brazil, us, North Korea. There's a whole bunch of right wing.
North Korea.
You've got Steve Bannon going to all these countries.
North Korea, it's his own special thing.
But Steve Bannon goes to all these countries. He tried to do it with Marie Le Pen in France. He went in and tried to start.
They kicked him out.
Yeah.
He bought some monastery and was going to make some right-wing paramilitary training facility.
Oh, Jesus.
And they kicked him out of the country. I think it was in Italy.
In Italy, I forgot the guy's name, but they got a right-wing party in Italy running the show now. It's not just here; it's all over the country.
Yeah, no.
I mean, all over the world, all over the world.
Same as the British Trump.
Oh, April's dying of laughter. Yeah, when Waldeck was nutting.
Oh yeah. Whatever.
Oh,
Rob. You guys find that so
I can't move, Rob.
I can't move.
I can't move. He looked at me so scared too. He's like, I can't move. I'm like,
that's just the kind of thing that you fucking like too. You're like,
oh, that's so funny.
Some high schoolish thing that you can laugh at.
You know what my favorite thing is now is Tim and Eric Beef House.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I don't have cable.
Wait, hold on. When do you go to work?
11 o'clock.
Fuck, we don't have enough time unless we
what time
watch
is it.
It's 10:22.
Oh yeah, we got to get. How long we been on? There's no counter today.
Yeah, there is. Just a little over an hour.
All right, well, we got to wrap it up. So I got to go to work. Anyway, no, I haven't seen it because I don't have cable. So
how far away is your job?
I have to watch it. No, I told you I'm coming over here.
I know. So when you come over, you're going to work with me.
Set all this stuff up so that
and we'll watch Beef House.
Have everything right, and we'll be able to rip the audio
shit.
And
Beef House is so
now we can
funny.
expand to iTunes and SoundCloud like a real podcast. This show has only been on Facebook.
Yeah.
Hey, but listen, I do want to say we've been getting over like 500 views.
Thank you.
An episode. And
thank you, everyone.
Thank
you.
Each and every one of you who watch this show. Seriously. And tell your friends. I'd like to get to 1,000.
I want to get.
If all of you could get one friend.
I want it to be over 9,000. That's
I want to get, If we could get 1,000 YouTube subscribers, we can monetize the show. Which means
help you.
Which means you have to watch a commercial, which I know sucks. I would never. I can't even believe I'm saying this.
From the makers of Lipitor.
I can't believe I'm saying it, but
fuck it, man.
For us to be able to do what we're doing without any corporate oversight, which is what I long for the most.
He doesn't want to be a grocery guy forever. I don't want to sell you furniture.
Right.
I don't want to sell you computers. I don't give a fuck about
that stuff. Well, I mean, right now I can't even do stand-up. So this is it.
I want to tell jokes.
Until it comes back. This is all you get.
I want to do voiceover. That's all I care about. I want to be in a microphone. If a microphone's not in front of me, I have fucked up in life.
Yeah. You can always get one of them jobs like talking at the airport or something.
Va a la izquierda.
Go to the left. Ralph was saying that on his video earlier. It was like, he might not have a job to go back to. He's like,
what was he doing?
Wasn't he doing Grand Canyon tour or whatever? But he's like, think about it logically. What happens? He's like, he talks into a microphone, with a mask on? And then he has a mask on, he talks to the microphone, so what? Everybody's on a bus? So what happens? They social distance a bus or what? I'm like, no. Once you put everybody in a bus, it's a fucking incubator.
All right, before we go, we always joke that Ralph Titella is going to be mayor. Now I want that motherfucker to be mayor. With that fucking drunk Carolyn Goodman.
I said,
you dumb bitch.
After that woman talked, like, well, Ralph Titella for mayor doesn't sound so crazy now. I'd rather have him talking than
April's saying we have to rewatch the captions later, so I can only imagine how it interpreted some of what we said.
No, that's what I mean. I was saying, was it right or
I thought it was.
Like when you watch television, they're all fucked up,
I don't know. It'd be funny. But we got to get going because I'd rather just have you chill, drink some beers, and watch Beef House.
I'd like to do that too, but I have one more night of work.
Watch Tim Heidecker shit himself. Like, oh my God.
I got one more night of work.
One of the cast members
then
from
I'm
that
off
show.
For 2 nights, and I got to try to find a way to get some quarantine pussy somehow.
I tried to friend one of the cast members of the show. He came up in the friends list because he's connected with other comics.
I am
friend me, dude. You will not be sorry. Friend me. I don't know if I could give the guy's name, but he's one of the actors on Tim and Eric's Beef House. And
Heidecker?
No,
not Heidecker.
All right,
Eric Wareheim?
No, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Do you have the fucking black guy with the puppet?
No, they don't have him.
That guy was so weird.
Yeah. I'm going to take you to Starland.
He's just a fucking weird dude.
That guy's fucking, and he's not really a ventriloquist.
I was like, where do they find these fucking dudes? Open mics in L.A., I guess.
They've got Ben Hur, they've got him, they've got Ron Austere, the black guy with the Jerry curl.
Yeah, I remember.
They got him. And he's funny because he just walks around in a thong like every other frame he's in a thong. And they've got the chick from Sopranos, the daughter from Sopranos.
That's what you said.
Is married to to Eric Wardheim, and she won't fuck him. So every episode he's trying to just get in there, and she's just like fucking, just cock blocks him.
No, I mean, I've always liked their stuff.
Oh, so good.
So, yeah.
And Eric Wardheim's a big White Castle dude. He's big in the White Castle.
Yeah.
Because when they brought out the White Castle Incredible Burger, they had fucking Eric Wardheim in all the commercials.
Oh, yeah?
It was weird. It wasn't even a commercial. It was just like a documentary, and he was in all of it. And he was just like a random dude just eating the burgers. He's like, I like the mouthfeel. This is a pretty solid burger. And I didn't know if he was trying to do it ironically. I wasn't certain what I was watching.
Well, that's the thing about their stuff. Remember Spaghetti?
So I saw this guy hiding behind a ficus.
He's like,
Spaghetti!
It's just so fucking weird.
And he had like a bald cap stapled to his head.
Yes, it's just so fucking strange.
Did you ever watch The Making of Spaghetti? Where he goes, Ron, I'm sitting here with a fucking skull cap stapled to my skull. This hurts. And then I have to run out and write spaghetti. And what is this, cigarette water? What am I doing?
It's so fucking weird.
Making of spaghetti. And Uncle Muscles.
Is it Terry Green film machine? Or
yeah.
That.
With the Terry Green film machine, I don't have to leave my condo.
Right.
I like when they just say words really weird.
It's just that's I said the show is just weird, like it's strange.
Zach Galifianakis is so good on that.
And not all of it is sometimes it's not funny. You're just like, what the fuck, and then sometimes it's really funny, and then
God.
it's just like it's all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
It's like it's fucking.
Well, Weird Al Yankovic is Uncle Muscles.
Yeah. Uncle Muscle.
Anything with Weird Al Yankovic is the best.
No, but they always have the best cameos too.
Yeah.
I said like they get all these. I said Weird Al and Zach Galifianakis show up. They have like in the Terry Green thing. They had like Peter Cetera was singing a song. It's like randomly just people just show up.
They had Tom Skerritt from Top Gun, and
that's what I'm saying. It's like you just don't know who you're going to see. Like,
yeah, I know. And they were trying to sing him a song.
That was another part of the show that was brilliant.
All right, you got to get going though.
Yeah, time to go.
Because if not, I would have sat there and watched Tim Heidecker shit himself.
Well, like I said, you could show it to me tomorrow.
So
and again, please, thank you very much.
We appreciate it. We don't take it for granted.
You have made the show pretty successful. And,
we realize that you have other choices of comedians to watch on Facebook. We are appreciative that you have chosen us.
Yes.
Thank you for your patronage.
Without a doubt. Thank you. Good night, and we will see you next week.